life is hard to describe. It's not an easy movie just to say in a sentence because there's so many different levels to it. Usually you try to say something like, well, it's about a family growing up in a small town in Texas in the 1950s, but it's much more than that.
Toscanini once recorded a piece 65 times. You know what he said when he finished? It could be better.
It's an incredibly personal and intimate story with layers of perspectives that are bigger in size and scope, but that doesn't sort of alter its intimacy.
The nuns taught us there are two ways through life, the way of nature and the way of grace. You have to choose which one you'll follow.
The way the film is set up, you have a mother who represents grace, who is love and caring and giving, and you have a father that represents nature. By nature, I mean that survival instinct in nature, that one plant will oppress another plant, choke it out even for its own survival.
Act like you're in trouble. You don't want to fight. You don't want any trouble. The minute you see him blink, crack him, okay? Okay, come on.
And the father carries a lot of resentment, a lot of anger, not being able to get ahead, as the American dream describes, and seeing others and feeling very oppressed himself, and then he passes that oppression to his son.
And their son is influenced by these two and has these two forces kind of at war inside him. And he is a conflicted young man, and we see him as a conflicted adult. And he has to find his way through that. We go back and we see how those two elements took seed in him and grew, and we see how he remains conflicted until he finds his own way to resolution, to love and forgiveness.
There's this connection between nature and spirit, and how we as mankind kind of navigate between the two.
In the Tree of Life, nature represents a kind of relentless power that goes on without any thought of us, of humans. And we either fight it or we're part of it.
You make yourself what you are. You have control of your own destiny.
I think it's true that any Terry Malick film is an event, but this one even more so, I guess, because it's both a Terry Malick film and it's this film.